Quackenbush and Leonard F. Chikarasin are privileged to call for you now the first meeting ever between King and Kong.
A dream match, if you will. This is going to be a nightmare for both these competitors. And you got to give it to Wink. You know, his motives for putting this match together was not to give the fans an entertaining match, not to put together a first-time ever encounter. It was strictly to punish Eddie Kingston. Oh, and Kingston is already fired up, tossing chairs into the ring.
Eddie Kingston here, he's ready for war. His moniker is well suited to him, the War King. You think about all the people who have challenged him, all the competition that he's faced. Many of them, perhaps the most proficient wrestlers on our roster. A challenge like that awaits him tomorrow in Orlando. Others, some from our past, I think about Brody Lee. Maybe one of the most physical matches we've ever seen, which I want to say this having just let those words come out of my mouth. Physical match is a ridiculous term.
All wrestling matches are physical contests. Varying degrees of physicality, I think, is what they're going for. But again, this contest, how do you prepare for this match if you're Awesome Kong? How do you prepare for this match if you're Eddie Kingston? What do you come into this? What is your game plan like?
I think you come expecting to get hit hard. It's as simple as that. These are two of the most ferocious strikers you will ever come across. And I've been hit by an uppercut from Claudio Castagnoli. And let me tell you, no one hits as hard as Eddie Kingston.
And you see Kong going toe-to-toe here with Kingston. Neither competitor budging off those shoulder blocks. And there Kong gets the advantage.
Kong here twice now has shown her dominance. She tossed Kingston early. She just tackled him down to the mat. And that's got to be in Eddie's head. Eddie is one of those guys who really thrives. You know, he's an extremely confident guy. When you undermine his confidence, I think that's one of the keys to beating him.
And Kingston, you also have to wonder, he suffered some damage to that knee. He's always had some problems with his knee.
Sure.
Specifically at our event back in Easton, at the hands of Green Hands. Coming to this contest, is Eddie Kingston 100%? You better be 100% if you're in there with Awesome Kong. And you saw Kingston there. You know, shortcut, call it what you will. You got to take the advantage any way you can, especially in there with someone the caliber of Awesome Kong. And that's just exactly what Eddie Kingston is doing.
He's got to take any advantage and press it here. If for no other reason than it's going to favor Kingston here to try and end the match quickly, because he's got an extremely stiff challenge ahead of him tomorrow in Orlando when he defends the title against Green Hand. If he's in the ring tonight with Kong for 30, 40, 50 minutes, what kind of condition is he going to show up in tomorrow in Orlando?
It's going to be very interesting to see the outcome of this. Has huge ramifications on our event tomorrow in Orlando. Kingston now feels he's in control, taking his time.
I've got to think, if Kong picks up the win here, even if Kingston does not leave Florida with the title, that would put her at the very top of contention for whoever is wearing that championship belt.
Yeah, one of these days, whoa, nicely done there by Kong. But one of these days, I'm going to get Wink down, and I'm going to figure out how he figures out who contends for the title.
Right, there needs to be a point system like there are for the Campeonatos.
There needs to be something. Again, Wink just seems like he picks these matches willy-nilly. And hey, listen, I try to keep my best and say nothing bad about Wink. He watches these DVDs, and I knew he was a little bit vindictive. Wink is doing a great job. I love Colony Extreme Force. I already bought the shirt and everything.
Kingston there with a forearm, one of his favorite strikes. He is known for his forearms, that vicious back fist, of course. The back fist is also the calling card of Kong.
Two very evenly matched competitors here, as we saw as both on the same level footing with these shots. And now Kong in a series here, bringing Kingston down to his knees, maybe down to his back.
Kong off the ropes. That's a lot of force coming down across the chest of Kingston, but he was able to kick out with authority. You can see, though, the crushing effect that's had on him. Kingston's having a real tough time catching his breath.
And Kong not wasting any time, sees Kingston's in position, scales up to the second rope.
Another splash? Could that be all? Amazing Kong, I think, is wrestling a very smart game here. No wear-down type holds. Nothing cutesy about it. It's right in your face, aggressive and high impact.
And a lot of these high impact shots are taking a lot out of her as well, as she is now stalking Eddie Kingston, who has got to be feeling the effects of not one but two huge splashes from Awesome Kong.
Oh, she's hooking him up.
Into the arm.
Kingston knew it. And he quick with a short lariat was able to take her down.
Immediately going to recover was Kingston. He's got to continue to press the advantage.
Right. Kingston's got to keep going for the pins here. Like I said, I think he wants this to end in the shortest time possible, and that favors him.
Mike, I didn't want to interrupt you there, but as Kingston was just stalking around here on Awesome Kong, sure, he was favoring his ribs, but I saw him limping a little bit. I don't know what shape that knee is in.
Kong there with a back fist. Oh, but Eddie really scored with his.
Both competitors now on rubber legs. Kong.
A series of jabs. And another one, the back fist, or Hurricane as it's known. Whoa, very close. You can see Bryce indicating how close it was. Kingston, at the last possible second, rolled his left shoulder up off the mat.
A little slow to
taking that glove off. She is. She's going to hit it bare knuckled. And I've often wondered that about the people that throw hurricanes with gloves on, why they do that. Kingston hooked it. Oh, he just stacked her up with a DDT.
I can only imagine the velocity at which Kong delivers her back fist, her version.
Kingston here probably looking for the sliding D. That accelerated forearm. Oh, he hit her from behind. No, not enough. He did not hit enough. You hit that in the base of the neck to be a knockout. Oh, he back-fisted her down to the mat. Is that going to do it? That spells doom for Amazing Kong. And Kingston has walked out of here with a major victory.
Here is your winner. He is the Grand Champion of Chikara, Eddie Kingston. One more time for your Grand Champ.
Don't ever forget who's the champion. Whoever you said at me, don't ever forget that. I built this.